We're always going to feel what we're going to feel. Everything about life is a risk. Everything about life is a creative risk. But is it really? If you are genuinely following your heart, you're practicing discernment, you're making sober decisions about what you invest in, what you spend your time in. If you don't have unrealistic expectations that you're going to go from 0 to a billion overnight, because it takes time to grow, it takes time to integrate, it takes time to expand professional platforms. But if you give thanks and gratitude and you follow through on the guidance that you are given and you take it one step at a time, Sophia is always going to meet you there. She may not meet you always the way you want her to meet you there. She's always going to meet you where you need to be met, where you really need to go. And along the path of success, you're probably going to be asked to expand and to step up to the plate of professional tasks that are not going to be exciting to you. They're going to be intimidating and they're going to feel vulnerable and they're going to bring up even more vulnerable feelings. It's like, I did not want to channel the Stargate 2 curriculum. I begged and pleaded at Mother Mary and Isis's altar to not channel that curriculum. They're like, it's your choice, but we're still asking. Like, even with all of the Ascended Masters, cheering me on, we are having a human experience. And so the more you mentor with Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary and Kuan Yin as a trinity, you'll learn how to parent yourself through the professional ups and downs that we all go through in our calling. And it's important to look and to experience and to be around other people that are successfully doing what you want to do. It brings courage and confidence to your own learning process. It's also important as a professional to know that you have the power to ask your higher self to guide you to other professionals. There's so many resources out there where you don't have to go it alone in this modern time, as far as like getting the support you need on every level for being a successful entrepreneur and with your light work. But again, everything I've ever magnetized to myself to get me where I am today, and there have been some deep valleys along the way, it's because I kept praying, I kept asking for help, and I kept showing up to the help that was there. And I kept showing up to the growth curves that were there, because sometimes I couldn't always see what my growth curve was. And so, not judging yourself along the way is really important. Like, people don't get to be like super experienced, wise business owners like the moment they start running a business. It literally takes years running a business. There's no book, there's no law. Everyone's making up their business as they go along. And so the more you go within and the more that you take the time to cultivate your relationship with your own heart and to parent your own heart through, very intense growth curve of being a professional light worker, it's like you'll get to where you're meant to be going.